Hello everybody, welcome back once again to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. It's been a little while since the last session. 18th of October I believe it was. Anyway, come, Kajjo, we have work
You're ready to get going.
to do. Come on, let's go, follow me.
Khajiit walks in your footsteps.
Very good, very good. Oh, right, so in the last session I've forgotten what we did, but I vaguely remember we finished off exploring this place, with Riften of course, and we did something involving a horse and a blackbriar. Make of that what you will. So Elwynn returned to the Bab after his adventures at the Blackbriar Lodge, and well, decided it was time to sample one of the cocktails that were on offer by Talon J. He started with the one which he thought he would like the least. It included mead, heavy cream, dragon's tongue on top, some lavender. He didn't like the sound of it, but he's becoming somewhat of a connoisseur for alcoholic beverages, and well, let's just say he gave it a try, but it didn't impress him. What's this guy running?
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
You okay? Oh, he's running to catch up to his lapdog. So yes, he gave it a sample, give it a try, and let's just say it wasn't that impressive to Elwynn's taste buds. Not liking it. Didn't think he would, but he gave it a try nonetheless. So he promptly turned it over to Kajjo, who promptly gulped it down, licked his lips, and said his thanks. So tonight, if of course we get back to the Bab in one piece, Elwynn shall be sampling the Cliff Racer. So, that was last night. So what are we doing now in the Blackbriar Meadery, you might be thinking? Well, today's quests are going to be in and around the Riften area, and the one which we are starting with is Elwynn's quest to clean up this place. And we're going to start with identifying and hopefully eradicating Riften's Skooma dealer. So that's what we're going to be doing first thing. And it seems that he wasn't here, but he might have left, or she, or whoever it is that we need to speak with. Hello there. Sorry to be intruding upon.
Don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?
Not judging anything. I'm just sending my apologies for coming into the staff-only quarters of the Blackbriar Meadery. But if you don't want my condolences, then please crack on, lovey. I think we are a little bit out of sorts here. How do you get downstairs? Oh, there you go. Wow, this is.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
This is quite a large place, isn't it? Is this not the fishing place? Oh no. This is all part of the meadery. Okay, so here we are in the docks area. Still no sign of who we need to find, so we'll keep on hunting. But before we finish off the hunting part of this quest, we do actually have a level up to carry out. So points into Magicka, and then see what we're going to put our perk point in. Now there's no more perk points for this tree other than Master Illusion, which requires 100, so we can't put it in that, that's fine. Conjuration, we're level 89, we're sort of blasting through Conjuration through advanced use of Fluffy. Master Conjuration, again we can't put any more points into that. We don't plan to put any further points into that tree other than that. Destruction we're done also with the side perks, so it's just the main perks of Master Destruction in due course. Restoration is exactly the same. We've finished all our side perks, so it's again just going up the levels up to Master, although can we now go to Expert? No. We need one more level up, if you will, in Restoration, take up to 75, so we could save our perk point for that. Alteration is the same. I think we've got the Expert, just waiting for the Master. Yeah, it's fine. And then of course there's Enchanting, which we're going to be leveling up as well. So we've got level 2 out of 5 Enchanter, Insightful Enchanter, going up to Corpus Enchanter, and then to 2 of those, or extra effect to put 2 perks, 2 enchantments onto 1 item. So I think we'll save this perk point for Restoration. Anyway, I love this music. How many hours into the game? I don't know how many hours, about 90 hours into the game. 90 hours of playing time, almost 2 years. Come the 11th of November, it will be the 2-year anniversary of this game being released. Unfortunately, I'm on holiday, but I am uploading this on Monday, the 11th. I've just realised. When you see this on your screens, it will be the 11th of November. With 2 years to the day that Skyrim was released, 11/11/11. So yes, happy anniversary to the LP. 2 years today. Would you know? Would you credit that? Eh? Although I'm recording this on the 7th or 8th of November, so it's not quite the same. But you get the gist.
I won't.
Anyway, we need to be in here apparently, into the fishery.
I won't go back. I won't.
Fishy goings on in the fishery.
It is our most favorite company.
Is it you? It's you, Vegeta.
I'm feeling much better now, thanks to you.
Ah, good to hear, but I want to know, where do you get your skooma from?
Look, I don't think I should say. I mean, they could kill me.
Come on. You owe me one. I help you out, you help me.
Okay, I'll tell you. I get my skooma from Sarthazidrin. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began.
And, well, locks have keys. And who might have the key to that warehouse?
I overheard Boldy say that only the Jarl carries the key to the warehouse. When I meet Sarthiz there, he's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard.
Right, so we need to report Sarthis to the Jarl of Riften. Now normally that would be a good thing to do, but my thoughts on this Jarl is that she's a slack Alice, and therefore probably won't pay attention to what we tell her. But we'll go and try it out. So, Vegeta, now that you're off the old skooma, what's your plans now?
If it wasn't for skooma, I'd already be on my way out of this horrible city. All my gold, completely gone. Now I have to start over. I'll never use skooma again. Although I suppose a little mead now and then would be harmless.
Yes, a touch of alcohol every now and then
I thank you.
gets you through the day, I say. And the night. Come on, Carjo, we have to go see the Jarl. Jarl. You need to go back inside the city proper? Yes, don't worry. I won't try anything dodgy. Right, now to Mistveil Keep. Ah dear, always makes me chuckle that saying, "Disrespect the law, you disrespect me." Come on, Carjo, bloody hell, just as slow as Brelina. Always lagging behind. Right. Notice how it's very difficult for me to confuse names. Like when I had Lydia as my companion and I swapped to Brelina, I kept calling Brelina Lydia for a long time. I haven't slipped up once with Carjo. Is it because he's a male and they're female, so it's easy for me to remember? Is it because he's completely different name style because he's a different race. Who knows? But I like it. At least I don't think I've slipped up with his name. I could have subconsciously slipped up at some point. And now that I've said I haven't slipped up, I'll probably slip up every 2 minutes. Put the old commentator's curse on myself. Right, here she is, sat in her chair as her city collapses around her with corruption, thievery, and God knows what else.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
God, brutish oaf. Jarl Layla, I bow to you, because your Jarl over there's looking at me with menacing eyes. I have some news for you.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
You might find this as somewhat as a surprise, although you really shouldn't. But there's a skooma dealer in here, Riften.
Yes, I'm afraid we're aware of Sarthis' presence in the warehouse.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we're certain he has informants within the city guard. Every time we've made a move to arrest him, he's escaped. However, if you take care of this discreetly, you might be able to surprise him without warning.
Discreet isn't something that is in my repertoire usually. But, yes. To rid this city of this plague, I shall certainly give it a try.
Excellent. Here, this is the key to the warehouse. See if you can drop in on this dealer of poison and convince him to close down his operation permanently.
Oh, convince him, eh? Well, I'll certainly try.
Good journey to you.
See? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Slack. Oh, we can't get her. We couldn't catch him because he kept evading us. Oh, hell, bloody hell. Absolutely useless. Absolutely flaming useless. No wonder this town's going to rack and ruin. The leadership as simple-minded as that. Right, so this warehouse then. Is it in the docks area again? Seems to be where the warehouses are. Riften has earned quite a sinister reputation, mainly due to the Thieves Guild's presence in the sewers beneath the streets. And every time the Thieves Guild crops up, we always have that thought in our mind. Should we or shouldn't we? Should we join with the hope of trying to take them down from within? Or shall we just leave them to their own devices? Would Elwynn risk besmirching his name as Archmage of the college? Risk ridicule and
fighting dragons and what
all in the name of
God duty.
cleaning up a town that he has up until now had no interest in? It's a good question. Anyway, let's have a look what's in this warehouse, shall we? I'd say prepare yourself, Carjo. This could turn sour.
Someone there?
Sorry about this. I'm just stood here in a bit of shock. I haven't fought for a long, long time. Go, Carjo and Fluffy! Let me get involved as well. What was actually confusing me was the really heavy sound of breathing, like they're keeping a pet dragon in here. Now it's stopped. Carjo, you were doing a good job there. He was more of a tanky type thing. I think he peaks at level 30 as a follower, so he's not going to be as high a level as some of my opponents might be due to my level being at 40 plus. But his health wasn't going down too quick. He was doing a lot of blocking with his shield, so he kept them off me. So a pretty good tank. And then of course Fluffy comes in as the premier damage dealer in town and just slices them to death. Excellent job. I can see we're gonna get on well, us guys. Here's Sarthis. Iron Sword of Sparks. Normally wouldn't bother, but well, it's got fancy enchantments on. Sarthis' key, we'll take that as well. So we'll just take a quick nosy poke around the place. Oops. Nothing really of interest in here, is there? Let's get downstairs, or wherever we're supposed to go, and see what that rather loud sound was. Are there chests in here? It's all classed as theft. Ah. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Moon sugar, skooma. Shipments ready. Just got a shipment of moon sugar from Morrowind. We're refining it now and the skooma should be ready by the time you get to Crag's Lane Cavern. Crag's Lane Cavern? Let me take that. So, that could be our next destination. So is it back to the Jarl then? Yeah, report the skooma source to the Jarl of Riften. See? Now was that difficult? Why couldn't the Jarl send any of their goons to do this? I mean, come on. Oh, Carjo, please do not block me in. Thank you very much. Okay, back to Mistveil Keep then. He seems hell-bent on informing me of his adventuring days, doesn't he? You trying to impress somebody, Buster?
If you're looking for a hangout, you want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
Excuse me, Casual really is a bit of a slow coach. Of course he is wearing steel plate, whereas I'm wearing nothing but robes, making me far more nimble. Now she's sat having her luncheon. Is it luncheon time? Yes, it is. 1:24 p.m. Perfect time for having luncheon.
Was it? Oh, you were
God.
getting something for me.
Yes, I was. You're a shame to the all that is wizard mage. You flaming forgetful fool, you.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
Yes, it's faring well so far. No thanks to you, he says under his breath. Sarthis Idrin has been taken care of.
It's nice to receive good news for a change. Did you recover anything else from the warehouse worth mentioning?
Yes. I've discovered the source of the Skooma problem.
Then there's no time to lose. It won't take long for Sarthis' associates to learn of his death. The source of the poison must be destroyed once and for all. Otherwise, another dealer will simply take his place.
And let
Do
me
this
guess,
task for me,
okay.
and you'll be well on your way to a title in Riften.
A title? Well, seeing as you failed in that simple task that I just accomplished, it would be asking for a miracle if you were to do this one. So I'll do it for you.
Good. Report back to me when your task is complete.
Cragslane Cavern.
Good journey to you.
As Jarl Lela's houseguard,